A great recipe for lasagna is one of those staples every cook should have in his arsenal. This one was submitted by Allrecipes member Craig, who describes it as his mom's special homemade lasagna recipe with made-from-scratch tomato sauce and a delicious cheesy filling. Let's begin by cooking the lasagna noodles. Bring a large pot of lightly salted water to a boil and add 12 lasagna noodles. Cook the noodles for 8 to 10 minutes or until it's al dente. Drain and set the noodles aside for now. Next, you'll get some of the ingredients ready for the sauce. Chop 1 tablespoon of fresh parsley. Crush 1 clove of garlic. Mince half a cup of onion. In a large deep skillet over medium-high heat, cook half a pound of ground pork and half a pound of lean ground beef until evenly brown. Add the onions, parsley, and the garlic. Next, add an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, half a teaspoon of dried oregano, 1½ teaspoons of dried basil, an 1/8 of a teaspoon of sugar, and 1½ teaspoons of salt. Stir the sauce and lower the heat to medium-low to simmer for about 30 minutes. This will bring out the sweetness of the tomatoes and coax all the flavor out of the herbs. While that cooks, you can preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And make the cheese filling for the lasagna. Add 3 eggs into a large bowl. Add 1 pound of small curd cottage cheese. Three-quarters of a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. If you'd like some color in the cheese layer, you can finely chop a tablespoon of parsley. Now, it is more traditional to use ricotta for the filling, and you can feel free to substitute that, as many of our Allrecipes members suggested, but the cottage cheese gives the lasagna a more creamy texture and some tang. Stir it in. Now that you have your noodles cooked and the sauce and the cheese filling ready to go, it's time to assemble the lasagna. Start with a 9 by 13-inch baking dish. A good tip that some Allrecipes members suggested was to start with enough sauce to coat the dish so that the noodles won't stick. Place 2 layers of noodles on the bottom. Cover them with half of the cheese mixture, half of the sauce, and half a pound of shredded mozzarella. Repeat the layers with the pasta, cheese mixture, the rest of the sauce, and end with another ½ pound of mozzarella. Cover the pan with aluminum foil and bake the lasagna for 30 to 40 minutes. remove the foil and bake it for another 5 to 10 minutes to let the cheese get nice and golden brown. Take the lasagna out of the oven and, as good as it smells, be patient. Let it stand for at least 10 minutes before cutting into it so that it holds its shape better. One Allrecipes member described this as a great basic homemade lasagna to have fun with and add other layers of vegetables to, like spinach and mushrooms, for a meat and veggie lasagna.